Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Loft. Thank you for coming out on this beautiful night. I'm Bob. I'm one of the co-founders who started Hermit Woods Winery along with my partners Ken and Chuck. And I have a couple things I want to go over before we bring the entertainment on stage today. First of all, if you guys wouldn't mind giving a big round of applause for the hardworking team that's putting food on your plate tonight. So thank you, guys. And we can't not thank Chris in the back, because he's making everything sound beautiful tonight. He set up the stage. He's our sound engineer, Chris Miga in the back. Thank you. And you should give yourselves a round of applause for supporting live music in the Lakes region. So thank you, guys. So how many of you are here for the very first time seeing a show? Wow, fantastic. We have a lot of new folks in the room tonight. I love that. And thank all of you who are coming back for your second or however many shows you've seen. We appreciate you coming back and supporting us. I always like to, with so many new people, I could get a little background for, how we came to be here today. And I like to start with really the only reason we're here today is because I suck at making beer. That's really what happened. As a result of that, I got an opportunity to meet this guy, Ken, who made great beer. And I decided I could either learn how to make better beer from Ken or just spend time drinking his beer, and well, that's what I did, and I got to know Ken really well, and that is why we're here. Ken is our winemaker, and he's my partner. He made all the wine that you're drinking tonight, so that really is why we're all here. This business started actually in my home about 12 years ago. Hard to believe that much time has gone by. We literally started our tasting room in my master bedroom in 2011. Yeah, some of you are wondering, and your wife went along with this crazy idea. Well, of course she did. I told her I'd fill her whole basement up with wine. We were moving furniture that day. Worked out really nice. So yes, that's so we got our start. We were there for 3 years until we grew out of that space, and we needed to find a new home, and we ended up here. And we've been running our winery here since 2014. The real story, though, for this space is when we bought this building, this was an 80s law office. It had low ceilings, it had 6 cubicles, it had some tired carpet and wallpaper, and we didn't know what to do with it. We played ping pong up here for a few years, but that wasn't going to make a lot of sense for our future, was it? So we decided, one day I popped my head up into the attic, and I realized that the building was built in such a way that the room could go up another 4 or 5 feet. And I got really excited, and I said, we got to do something with this space. Well, about back again 12 years ago, I had an opportunity to visit the Pittman's Freight Room. Anybody know about Pittman's? Yes, excellent. Awesome venue. And Pittman's at the time was part of the New Hampshire Jazz Series, and this guy, John Lorenz, was putting that series on, and he was putting these amazing shows on, and it was the first time in my life I got to experience a listening room. I'd never experienced a listening room before. So it was really unique, and it was really special. So I fell in love with the concept, and I became good friends with John, and I did what I could to help support him and his efforts to grow that venue. Unfortunately, it didn't continue, and so when I saw this space up in the attic, and I said, we can do it here. We could make a listening room. So I went to John, and I said, would you help me? Can we work together, and can we figure this out? And he was very gracious, and he spent the next 4 years with me planning and thinking about and figuring out how can we make that happen here. And I'm so glad we did. This has become a really special room. We began doing listening room series here in May of 2022, so not very long. We've probably put on about 80 or 85 shows here since we opened, and it has been an absolutely amazing ride. I've learned so much. I've got to see some amazing music, and we've had such beautiful audiences here to enjoy it with me. And if you guys will keep coming out, I'm going to be putting shows on here till I'm not able to walk anymore. So let's another round of applause for live music, please. All right, got to let you know about a couple shows coming up before we get the band on here. I know you didn't come here to hear me talk, but got to get through these details. We have a great show this Saturday. We have a few tickets left, actually. Vera Slywatsky and pianist David Sitkowski is going to be performing. They're both New York artists. They perform around the world, and we are so blessed to have them here. They're going to do a cabaret-style show. They're doing the American Songbook, and it's going to be a beautiful show. Amazing artist. And then on the 19th, we have David Salazzo and The Bridge. He's got a new album out, and he's going to be doing, it's a jazz trio. Excited to have him here. It'll be the first time I've seen him perform, first time here. And then the Songwriter RoundUp will be back here in this room on January 31st. And then on February 8th, my last plug, we have a group called the Warp Trio, also played all over the world. It's interesting, they're actually a quartet, but they're called the Warp Trio. They're working with that. So great, it's actually string instruments and really unique sound, something like I've not heard before, and I'm dying to see what they bring to our stage here, and that's February 8th. Enough of that. Just a reminder, if you have your phone with you today, if you wouldn't mind turning your ringer off so we don't have phones ringing during the show. Also, there is a call button on your table. If you would like to get your server's attention, you can push that call button and your server will come to your table. That way we can keep the volume down and keep the noise level down. Also, I wanted to point out your ticket prices do cover some of the costs to bring this beautiful music to this stage, but certainly not all the costs and not the cost of all the hard work that these hardworking musicians put in to get here today, to be able to bring this beautiful music to you. So if you enjoyed the show tonight, there is a QR code on your table, and you have an opportunity, if you like, to offer a tip to the artists. And any tips that get made tonight would be divided up between the artists equally. We also have a tip jar for those of you who do it the old-fashioned way. That's fine too. We do appreciate your support. It's certainly not required. You did get a ticket for tonight, and we appreciate that. So thank you. We also have some merch. A couple of the artists brought some merch tonight, and if you'd like to support that way, that's a great way. You could bring some music home or a T-shirt or something like that. That would be beautiful. So without further ado, the Songwriter RoundUp series was created by Katie Dobbins. She's our host this evening. She came to me a year and a half ago, or a little, just about that long ago, and said she'd like to try putting on this type of show. And I was intrigued. I'd never really heard of a Songwriter RoundUp. Turns out these are super popular down in Nashville. This is where these shows got started. And she had been running a Songwriter RoundUp in Boston and asked if she could bring her show here. And I said, of course, sounds like a great idea. And so we're glad we worked that out. And so a Songwriter RoundUp is we're going to be in the round. Each artist on the stage will be telling stories and performing songs that come from their own original work. And we'll be going around. And I'll let Katie describe the rest of that. So without further ado, let's bring the artists to the stage. Maddi Ryan, Erica Cushing, and Katie Dobbins. Come on up.
Yeah? Thank you so much for coming out on a Wednesday evening. Hi! So many familiar faces. I love coming up and then looking out and seeing everybody, and then a lot of new faces too. It means a lot to us that you chose to come out midweek and spend your evening with us, and we are so excited to share original music with you tonight. My name's Katie Dobbins. I grew up just 20 minutes down the road in Guilford, New Hampshire. And I love playing here every month, so thank you, Bob, for that great introduction and for this beautiful room. I hope you're all enjoying your drinks, and maybe some of you had some delightful food already. Feeling good? Stomachs are happy? Good. I'm going to kick us off, and I actually have played this song at the beginning of every Songwriter RoundUp show that we've had, and I would like to do that again this evening. It's a song called Photograph the Stars, and it's a song about how really the most magical thing we can do in life is to be present in the moment, which you're all doing tonight. You're present with us in the room. Because as beautiful as stories and photographs and videos are, it's never quite the same as when you were right there watching the magic well, being part of the magic happening. And so that's what this song is about. I'd like to play it as an invitation to just enjoy the evening with us. This is Photograph the Stars. It's one of those nights, so dark outside. I wish I could hide, but thank God for the moon. Oh, I wish that you could see this. Every time I try to photograph the stars, I'm left with nothing but a picture of the darkness. Seems the only way to capture the light is to look with my own eyes, hold it in my mind. I invite you to come, I invite you to come and see this. It's one of those nights, my dreams burn so bright. I'm feeling inspired by this moon. Oh, I wish that you could see this. Every time I try to photograph the stars, I'm left with nothing but a picture of the darkness. Seems the only way to capture the light is to look with my own eyes, hold it in my mind. I invite you to come, I invite you to come and share this. Come see this light, it burns so bright. Come see this light, it burns so bright. Come see this light, it burns so bright. Come see this light. Every time I try to photograph these stars, I'm left with nothing but a picture of the dark. The only way to capture these lights is to look with my own eyes, hold it in my mind. I invite you to come, I invite you to come. Thank you. Thank you so much. Who's been to Songwriter RoundUp before? Yay! Welcome back. Thank you so much for making a return trip. That's awesome. And if this is your first time, welcome. We're so excited to have you. And one of the most special things for me with these shows, and I guess hopefully for you too, is that every month I have different people joining me. So it's always magical, it's always fun, it's always special. But we never really know what's going to happen because the three of us just met tonight, and it's our first time playing together, so let the magic begin. And I'm going to turn it over to Miss Maddi Ryan.
All right, well, hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Good? Can we give a round of applause to Hermit Woods and Katie for putting this all together? I was absolutely amazed at what like a beautiful venue this is. I'm from Massachusetts, so I'm sorry. Do we have any Massachusetts people here? Not that's not related to me. No. Okay. Well, I'm from Massachusetts. I live on the border of New Hampshire, though, so I will say that I grew up a lot in New Hampshire. But Katie invited us here to sing some of our songs, so I guess that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start you guys off with one of mine called "Lonely." I wrote this as a teenage girl about an ex-boyfriend I had, and because I wrote a song, you can probably tell it didn't go too well. Ask me what's up, what's good to say, nothing much. Then you ask me about my life, I said he and I broke up. Well, here it comes again, feelings coming back so strong. Swore to myself that you and me were long gone. But in the end, I know that you want me 'cause I can move on. You only want me when you're lonely. No, I'm in, so you call me. Play my heart like a game piece and leave me broken again. You only want me when I'm lonely. That you know you're the only. Nobody else wants me. You call me a friend. These things never end. Call me over, come stay a while. I play into the drive. You treat me like you care, and then I start to fall. Well, here it comes again, feelings coming back so strong. Then you talk about that girl you love for so long. But in the end, I know that you want me 'cause she's moved on. You only want me when you're lonely. No, I'm it, so you call me. Play my heart like a game piece. Leave me broken again. You only want me when I'm lonely, so that you know you're the only. But when nobody else wants me, you call me a friend. These things never end. You only want me when I'm lonely. No, I'm this, so you call me. Play my heart like a game piece. Leave me broken again. You only want me when I'm lonely, so that you know you're the only. Nobody else wants me. You call me a friend. This thing's never end. This thing's never end. This thing's never end. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Erica. This is so lovely. The stool is kind of uncomfortable, so I'm going to stand a little bit. But what a great, just that you're all quiet and actually listening to what I'm saying to you is such a delight. It's so nice. So I've been nervous about this because you don't know who you're walking into a room with, and we're going to do a song at the end together. And so we practiced for, I think it was like 9 minutes, and so it was like, okay, this is what it's about. We're all so different. I mean, clearly these girls walked in with glitter boots, and I have my barn boots on, covered with cow manure. You know, I put on my skirt thinking, oh, I'm so dressed up. And then I'm like, oh, dear. And, you know, then we started playing and singing, and it was like, it just doesn't matter. Just doesn't matter. It was really a lovely 9 minutes. I hope it goes as well for you. So I have my forthcoming album is coming out. It's called 13, and this is a song from that. It's called Midnight Angel. It started out a song about a girlfriend of mine, and as this album has unfolded, I think every song has turned into a song about my husband. So, you know, we've been together for 12 years, but we're in our 8th year of marriage, and these songs were sort of in the 7-year itch mark. So I saw you standing there at midnight, watching the world through the door. I heard you call my name, love. To this day, I don't know what for. I heard you had a secret, something to pull from your sleeve. Whispers behind the backs of all your friends, all of your enemies. And midnight angel, don't give up hope. Let go of the outcome. Midnight angel, it'll all work out. You are free to be yourself. You heard the angels were singing. They were gathered on my back porch. You came with some kind of offering. The angels asked, what is this all for? And midnight angel, don't give up hope. Let go of the outcome. Midnight angel, it'll all work out. You are free to be yourself. I thought you had smartened up. You thought I had simmered down. Didn't know where we'd end up. Calling shots and pissing ground. The outcome. Midnight angel, it'll all work out. You are free to be yourself. You are free to be yourself. You are free to be. It's also really nice to hear clapping. And not Freebird.
You guys are doing such a good job so far. It's a little pat on the back. Nice job. That was beautiful. I love that, Erica. Well, while you were singing that, I was trying to think about what I want to sing next, and I have a song called Wild and Free, and since you were kind of singing about being free to be yourself, that's something I think a lot about, and I have an album out. I put it out in 2017. It's called She Is Free. I have a musical and life motto. It's be you, be brave, be free. I have stickers that say that over there if you want to grab one after the show, or at any point, if you're one of those brave people that just wants to stand up right now, you can get one too. But this is a newer song. It's not recorded or released anywhere, but it's called Wild and Free. And it's just about living a wildly free life, even if that just means like wholly becoming yourself and being fully who you are. And yeah, free to be yourself. Does freedom have to mean driving across country, feeling the wind in my hair in a convertible, not a care in the world? Does freedom have to mean financial security, not needing a 5-day work week, no one bossing over me, spend every day dreaming? Oh, 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 whoa. Oh, oh, oh. What if I fully embrace every moment, live unafraid of growing old? Is that what it means to be wild and free, full of laughter, every chapter in freedom? I've seen freedom mean bills piled on the table, but knowing we'll be able to make it through anything as long as it's you and me. And I've seen freedom mean dancing in the kitchen by the candlelight with no electricity except between you and me, singing oh, 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 oh. If we fully embrace every moment, live unafraid of growing old, that's what it means to be wild and free, full of laughter, every chapter in freedom. Don't wanna feel like I'm dying, striving to be free, 'cause I know freedom isn't something reserved for the elite. I don't wanna live frustrated like it's so far out of reach. I just wanna be full of laughter, every chapter, full of laughter in every chapter in freedom, and fully embrace every moment, live unafraid of growing old. That's what it means to be wild and free. That's what it means, living wild and free. That's what it means, living wild and free, full of laughter, every chapter. Sing this with me, sing full of laughter, every chapter, full of laughter, every chapter, yeah, full of laughter, yeah, every chapter. I wanna be full of laughter, every chapter, yeah, full of laughter, every chapter, living in freedom. Thank you. Love hearing you sing so early in the night, too. There's so much we can do. Good job.
Oh my gosh, so many beautiful songs. I feel honored to be on a stage with fellow female singer-songwriters. This is such a treat. Can you guys hear my guitar? Yeah. No?
Hey, Chris.
Job opening.
Thanks for running sound for us.
Okay.
Give it up for Chris Miga. Yay. Just keeping you on your toes, Chris.
There's a lot of behind-the-scenes work, a lot of very hard-working people who do it, so thank you. So going with kind of like the wild theme, I guess, I happen to have a song called Wilderness, so I thought that was funny. We were all kind of singing about the same topic. This song is a song off my debut EP, which I released this past October. It's called Growing Pains. I have CDs over there after the show if you guys are interested. If not, it's on streaming platforms, all that good stuff. I wrote this, I graduated from college in 2020 from Boston University, and it was halfway through my senior year where they were like, go home, there's COVID. I was like, what? How is this gonna work? I'm gonna do music after this. How's the world gonna look? Uh-oh. Thank God I have a communication degree to fall back on. But this was kind of a song I wrote where it's like, I don't know where I'm going, but I hope it's somewhere good. So this one's called Wilderness. It was quiet, my mind was clear. Birds are flying, winter's almost here. I was sober in that moment of time. No worries clouding this fleeting clarity of man. Not quite here, not quite gone. Felt like this for so long. I was in the wilderness, shades of green and endless abyss of what could be. Not really sure of this road I'm on, hoping one day my fears will be long gone. I'll get out of the wilderness, yeah. Escape this unknown mess. Worries, hoping where I'd end up I wouldn't be worried no more. All I've known is struggle, sin, internal war. And I was through with pain, not quite here, not quite gone. Felt like this for so long. I was in the wilderness, shades of green and endless abyss of what could be. Not really sure of this road I'm on, hoping one day my fears will be long gone. I'll get out of the wilderness, escape this unknown mess. Not quite here, but not quite gone. Felt like this for so long. I was in the wilderness, shades of green and endless abyss of what could be. Not really sure of this road fears will be long gone. I'll get out of the wilderness, escape this unknown mess. Thank you.
That's my favorite one on your new EP.
Oh, thank you.
I love it. I love it. Maybe it's because I grew up in the wilderness. I don't know.
I think I'm still in the wilderness.
Yeah, we all come back.
Oh my goodness. So this is another song off my forthcoming album. It's called 13. Really, seriously, when I was writing all these songs, people were like, oh, what it's about? I'm like, oh, it's about this made-up couple. I believed myself. I believed it. And then, geez, I was at a gig, and I'm singing, and it's all dawning on me, and it's like, wow, I really should stop singing my diary out to people. This is called the Trigger Song. Who said you could put your finger on my trigger? Guess it's time to shoot it out, oh baby. Will you move through this with me? And who gave you the map to all my buttons? Sliding down, you've hit them all, oh sweetheart. Let's deal with this somehow. And if I take just one deep breath, hold it deep to cleanse my soul. It's when I feel it in my toes. Oh, I know, I know, I know, I've let it go. Well, I can feel your big old finger pointing at my chest. Is this the destination, my love, you want to hold on to? And if I take just one deep breath, hold it deep to cleanse my soul. It's when I feel it in my toes. Oh, I know, I know, I know, let it go. Well, intuition tells me this is bigger. I have to go, I have to seek, actions need to speak. No thanks, I won't take the invitation to your hot mess, to your train wreck, oh darling. I'll be moving on. And if I take just one deep breath, hold it deep to cleanse my soul. It's when I feel it in my toes. Oh, I know, I know, I know, let it go. And if I take just one deep breath, hold it deep to cleanse my soul. It's when Thank you. Okay.
She goes, did I do that right? Was this the right order? That's cute. There's no wrong way.
Halfway through, I was like, oh my God, it's not even my turn. But it was. Yay!
All right. Well, that was gorgeous. Thank you both so much for doing this with me. It's so fun meeting you guys, and I've followed both of these ladies on social media for quite some time, and so it's lovely to meet you, to share the stage with you. You're both so talented, and we have other songwriters in the room too who have been on this stage before, and I just love seeing you guys coming out and supporting other artists, and I just think that's so special. So can I call you out? Is that all right? We have Mike Morris in the front. He played in November. If anyone was here for that, you know he was amazing. Thank you, Mike. And we have Rebecca Turmel sitting over there. She was here in May? June? I don't know. She's amazing, absolutely amazing. So if you get a chance to see either of those artists, do it. They're awesome. And yeah, thank you guys for coming out. That's so cool. And we have Randy Roos back there in world music. Is that right? World music. I haven't had a chance to see you live yet. Randy hasn't been on the songwriter stage, but I know you've played on this stage several times. I know that you're very talented. So yeah, musicians supporting musicians. I love to see it. And want to say hi to everybody on live stream. Thank you for joining us. Hello. And I'm going to play us another, oh, what? Chris plays the piano. I can't give him too many, you know, his ego's going to get big if I call him out for too many things, Bob. Chris runs sound for us, and he also is an exquisite pianist, not only to mention also that he is the executive director of the Lakes Region Symphony Orchestra, which is amazing, breathtaking, powerful. Go see it sometime. Chris Miga. Any other musicians in the house? Want to get up and play a song? You'll have more chances to sing tonight, I'm sure. But I'm going to play, I do have 2 albums out, and I released a bunch of singles this past year, but I'm playing newer stuff that isn't out. I don't know why, I just am. So if you like my music, maybe you'll like some of the other stuff you can check out later. But you're getting kind of the unreleased listen tonight for some of these. So this is a song called Wind and Waves. I wrote it with my friend Lindsay Sampson in Boston. She lives in Nashville now. But I wanted to play it thinking about wilderness, and I don't know. I don't know if anyone's ever been in a wilderness season of life, and by that I mean you kind of just feel like you're somewhere beautiful, but you don't really know where you're going or how long you're going to be just basking in this wilderness or in the season that you find yourself in, and you're not quite here, but you're not quite gone, and you're not really sure what's going to happen next. And those can actually be really, really beautiful seasons, but they can also be really challenging. And so this is kind of a song about that. And it's just a song about not fearing those moments or those seasons, but just trusting that something new is coming in the process. So this is a song called Wind and Waves. Nothing lasts forever, brick and mortar getting weathered through these storms. Nothing lasts forever, this old heart is getting weathered by these storms. These old rocks tell a story, sturdy bones upon the sand. Shadow of a former glory, guiding travelers back to land. What is it that you have seen with worn and tired eyes? Years and years of standing tall have turned your songs to sighs. All the winds and waves are shaping, all the earth beneath you shaking. When it feels like you are breaking, you are making all things anew, all things anew. Beating waves, heavy water, darkness heaves upon the shore. Every cloud strikes relentless to wash away all you were before. The strongest storms have healing power, drench you and restore. When you break, that's when you make the room for something more. All the winds and waves are shaping, all the earth beneath you shaking. When it feels like you are breaking, you are making all things new. Yeah, the winds and waves are shaping, and the earth beneath you shaking. When it feels like you are breaking, you are making all things new, all things new, all things new, all things new. The strongest storms have healing power, drench you and restore. Reawaken broken pieces, brighter than before. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, so many great songs. There we go. So this next one, it's so hard to decide what to play next too, because as everybody else is playing, you're like, oh, what can kind of go along in that theme? What can? This next one is one that I wrote last year. Didn't make it on the EP, but it's kind of in the same vein. Like life's coming at you. I'm trying to hold on to everything. This past year was quite a big year. A lot of shows. I got engaged, so that's crazy. My fiance happens to be my drummer, so we were kind of in the right place, right time, and been playing together. So I got really lucky with that one. And just, you know, life happens. I'm 25. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm an adult. So this one's called Trying to Hold On.
Nah.
I'm just watching a phone that won't ring, sitting here letting time do its thing. Was I a fool all alone to think that validation's everything? Sometimes you have to let things pass, cut through you like a piece of glass, and sever all of the past. But I'm dying to hold on. Oh, I went wrong, did I jump the gun? Till life come crashing all at once. The world is on my shoulder, but I'm getting older. Don't think I'm still as strong. I'm just trying to hold on. I'm trying to hold on. Oh, time is such a brutal thing, makes me question everything. Think if I could just escape, where would I be now? Oh, I went wrong, did I jump the gun? Till life come crashing all at once. The world is on my shoulders. don't think I'm still as strong. I'm just dying to hold on. I'm dying to hold on. Till I've come crashing all at once. The world is on my shoulder, but I'm getting older. Don't think I'm still as strong. I'm just trying to hold on. I'm trying to hold on. I'm trying to hold on. I'm trying to hold on. Thank you.
I feel very awkward on the stool. It's very tall and my feet are dangling like I'm, you know, a little kid. It's funny. No. I feel like I've sung you 2 songs and I've told you that they're all about my husband and our 7-year itch, and that we know each other now, right? We're close. We're good buds. So I'm going to sing you one that I wrote like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
It's so fresh. But I trust you. It's so fresh. Do it. So this is kind of, it's funny you say that you feel like, oh, you're an adult. I'm 51. I'm about to be 52. I do not feel like an adult. I'm not quite sure I'll ever make that status. And this song is kind of in that vein. Like, all your girlfriends come over and they're like, and I just need your advice. And you're like, oh yeah, I got you, girl. And you give this, you don't even know how did that, like, okay, God's clearly using me as a vessel because that is wisdom that does not live in here. And then when it comes to your own damn self, you're like, I don't know what to do. So this is a song about your own damn advice. And just remember, it's like 3 days, just give me a break. Love me anyway. If you were the one saying these things to me, if mine were the ears listening to me speak, if you were asking my sound advice, I know what to say. Will I have my habits to bring a moment's peace? And some I take with me, others no, I do not keep. If curiosity killed me before I ever learned, well, I need more practice than that. Hope just curriculum saved for a rainy day. Cedar land hand-me-downs of yesterday. Life's little lessons, a wisdom to be earned. We teach the things we need
need to learn. Oh, we teach the things we need to learn. Well, I find my solace, do my best not to regress. So send out my love, a frequency I love best. A moment taken from me can quickly tumble down. So I'm left with my own damn advice. Hope chest curriculum saved for a rainy day. Cedar-lined hand-me-downs of yesterday. Life's little lessons, oh, wisdom to be earned. We teach the things we need to learn. Oh, we teach the things we need to learn. So I'm left with my own damn advice. Thank you so much.
That was so good.
It was so nerve-wracking.
You did great.
So new.
I love.
like,
There's something really special about the first time that you share a brand new song, and being in the room for the first time when someone shares a brand new song, because the emotions are so raw. Like, you just wrote that. I feel like this is when you are feeling it the most, you know. And
Yes.
the more we sing songs, like, the more you have to work a little harder to kind of like get in that moment that the song was written in. And it's really special that you just wrote that. You said 2 days, then you said 3 days.
Yeah, it's like in the last week.
Just been downloading.
Time means nothing.
Either way, that's pretty awesome.
I'm sweating though.
But they're all, look at their faces. They're so happy.
Thanks, Katie. My new friends.
And your old friends. So, actually, before I do this, I want you to share. So we talked a lot about, like, before the show, we were talking about, oh, it's so cool to have all female artists on stage. I don't always do that. We have men too, like Mike. But we've only had a couple all-female lineups, and they've been really fun. And we're talking about the importance of, like, women supporting women. And can you share what Women in Folk is and let people know in case they also want to support women?
Thank you so much for that. So about a year ago, I did a retreat with a girlfriend of mine. We led a retreat, and it was an amazing experience. And at the end of it, she's like, "What's next? What do you want to do next?" And I said, "I want to have an all-female festival. I want to create a space that is safe and nurturing, and a place where a woman feels like she can play a brand new song that's 3 days old and have an attentive, loving audience share that experience, share that love." And I don't play a lot of places like that. And in fact, I don't gig as much anymore in my older years because there aren't places like that. And then tonight, Katie invited me to this space, and it's just, as soon as I walked up the stairs, it was welcoming. And that's what we want to create for these women, especially younger women. I feel like I've been doing this for 34 years, and in that time, I've had to kind of put up fronts or act tough or be the dirtiest person in the room, tell that joke before, you know, anybody else, so that it was like a protection. And I don't want Maddi Ryan at 25, who's just engaged, to go into a room and feel unsafe to be her rocking self and be able to just let it all out. And instead of, oh yeah, I don't want to say anything profane, nice butt, you know, I want them to say, wow, what an incredible musician you are. Thanks for sharing that with us. And so that is what New Hampshire, Women Folk Music Experience is about. It's the minute you step out of your car to unload your equipment, the green room, massages. We had childcare for the single moms who were performing, a dressing room. I have played so many festivals where there was not a dressing room for me to dress in, and my band I'm putting on Spanx in 80-degree weather, and it's like, oh, thanks guys, you know. Things like this are important to make you feel like you can get on that stage with a confidence to share your heart. I mean, when someone takes the time to foster the gift that they were given in this life, you want to honor that. This space, I'm getting all teary-eyed, but this space is a lot like what we're trying to do for women. Help empower them, help them align from within so that they don't take the guy that pinched their ass's gig. They take the gig where everyone was listening and clapping and part of their song. So thanks for asking.
So, Women in Folk Music Experience.
Yes.
There is a Facebook page for that.
There is.
A website. You can find it. Erica, I know, has cards with her if you're interested. You're doing events throughout the year and then culminating in a summer festival. So check it out. And while we're on the topic, give another round of applause for Hermit Woods Winery, Bob Manley, everyone working tonight. Thank you so much. It is a very special room. It's a very special place, and we so appreciate it. Thank you.
Don't you feel it? I mean, it's like home. I felt very welcomed when I walked in.
All right, so Erica talked about, before all that wonderful stuff, before we all got emotional, Erica was talking about how she would say, like, oh, this is a song about somebody else. And I actually do have a lot of songs about other people, especially the love songs. I don't have that many of them, but the ones that I do have, a lot of them are about other people's relationships. I don't know why. But this one I wrote for my aunt and uncle when they just celebrated their 50th wedding anniversary a few years ago. Is anyone in this room been married for 50 years? It's like a lot of time. I know. What about 45 years? 40 years?
They said 45.
Yeah. 45? 50? That's amazing. And we had a 45. 45. Are you guys 40? My parents, I should know. 42. And you guys are 40? Yay, that's so awesome. Well, yay. Yeah, so when we were getting ready for the, planning the anniversary party, I'm like, 50 years? What do you get someone that's been married for 50 years? Like, they probably have everything that they need, right? They've been living together all this time. So, of course, as a songwriter, I thought, I'll write them a song. That won't be expected. I say that because I often write songs for family events. It's like, I'm like, don't expect it though. Might not always happen. But this is a song, I wanted to play it tonight because this particular couple, they love skiing, they love winter, and there was a season of their lives and their marriage where they would literally wake up really early every day and just go skiing at Cannon Mountain, and they did that every day together, and it was just, I was like, wow, that's like commitment. That's so cool. And since we just had our first big snowstorm, finally, does anyone ski here? Sorry, I'm quizzing you a lot right now. Yeah. What about snowboard? I don't want to leave you guys out. Snowboarders? Yeah. Okay, so I finally got out on the mountain, and I'm like, all right, this is awesome. So I'm going to play for you tonight this song. It's called Our Love is Like Snow. Do you remember when you were a kid, looking out the window, seeing the first snowfall of December or January, running out the front door, racing to catch it on your tongue, and you forgot your jacket, 'cause you were so excited, and nothing mattered more than making angels in the snow. Baby, that's our love. Pure like that first fall of snow, covering everything we know. Season after season, it never gets old. All this time later, and I'm still running toward your love. The hills are covered in their winter blankets. I'm racing to the mountaintop with you for that first time rush that I can only find soaring down the slopes or being in love with you. Oh, baby, that's our love. That's our love. Pure like that first fall of snow, covering everything we know. Hey, and season after season, and it never gets old. All this time later, and I'm still running toward your love. I'm running toward your love. No matter what the changing seasons bring, whatever mountains are standing in our way, I know we'll keep gliding over them and coming back to do it all again. 'Cause baby, that's our love. That's our love. Pure like that first fall of snow, covering everything we know. And season after season, it never gets old. All this time later, and I'm still, it'll be forever, and I'll still be running toward your love. I'm running toward your love. 'Cause baby, that's our love. And I love our love. Thanks.
I love that song. That's so
Thank
beautiful that you wrote it like for your aunt and uncle. That's just such a cool thing. That's the cool thing about songs. They can be for anyone, for anything, for any reason. I guess I'll play a love song now. This is another one off my EP Growing Pains I put out Up until I met my fiance, I did not write love songs. I just didn't really see the point in them. And it's been 4 years since, and he's convinced me otherwise. He got to me. So I wrote this one with him. This one's called Nothing Better. And no, Mom, we're not going to play this at our wedding. She's been begging me, and I'm like, that's cheesy. But yeah, this one's called Nothing Better. I wanna tell you all the different ways you make my heart race. I wanna show you just what it takes to not learn the hard way. 'Cause there's too many people in the world being upset, and there's too many people in the world living with regret. So I tell you once, and I'll tell you twice that I love you more, and it's all alright, 'cause it's you and me, and we're together. I can't imagine nothing better, so hold me, let my head fall there on your shoulder where you told me that I will love you till we get older. I wanna tell you about all the different people I've been in every past life. 'Cause if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here staring into your eyes. 'Cause there's too many people in the world being upset, and there's too many people in the world who haven't figured it out yet. So I tell you once, that I'll tell you twice, that I love you more, and it's all alright, 'cause it's you and me, and we're here together. I can't imagine nothing better, so hold me, let my head fall there on your shoulder where you told me that I will love you till we get older. So hold me, let my head fall there on your shoulder where you told me that I will love you till we get older. Hold me, let my head fall there on your shoulder where you told me that I will love you till we get older. I'm gonna love you till we're older. I'll always love you when we're older. Thank you.
I think you and I should go and sing it at her wedding.
Yeah. I love it. We're siding with your mom. Sorry.
Cheesy, this is the only day in the world that can really get away with like thick cheese.
Maybe we'll play it on a speaker somewhere.
I have a question. What was it like when you played that for him for the first time?
Well, I started writing the verse and the chorus to the song, just the first verse, and I actually cried when I was writing the song. I don't know, I was watching a lot of like Hallmark movies, and I'm like, I gotta write something. And I was thinking of my relationship, and I was like, I need to show you this song. Don't look at me while I'm singing it. Like, don't make me feel weird about it. It's just super emotional. And he was like, I love this. Let's write the rest of it. So we did, and
You wrote it together?
we wrote it together, yeah.
Oh
So he's
my
a co-writer on it.
goodness.
I know, all the cheese, all the cheese, all the cheese. But yeah,
That's
so that's like
awesome.
the first love song I ever wrote, and I wrote it with him, so it's super special to me.
Oh, my heart.
I wish
Wait, were you already engaged?
No, not yet. It was like a few months before. He was like plotting it with my best friend while we were writing this
I'm
song.
sure that gave him some confidence, you know?
Oh, it
like,
definitely did.
Oh, she
Well,
wrote a
that-
love song about me.
Oh yeah,
We're
that
good.
and my mom being like, "It's time. When are you doing this? You've been together for 3 years." Not pushy at all, though. I love you. And he's great. So.
Oh, man. You gotta sing it at the wedding.
Eric and I just want an invite, so we're like, we'll sing.
You guys can sing it. That's great.
First dance, I mean, there will not be a dry eye in that house. Oh my goodness, I want to sing my love song. I also have never written a love song until this past year. And it was after like we kind of swam through the 7-year itch, and I was like, oh, I better balance this out. And it's like, it's not dreamy and sweet and pretty. It's like bar chords. But you know what? That's the love song I have. Job opening. There have been days and even weeks where you believed in us and all our dreams and everything. There are the times when I suggest something new and you look baffled and confused. You don't know where it came from. Ooh, how have we overcome? There are the days we need our space, and we each must confess it's better alone together on a Sunday drive. Ooh, looks like we're in for nasty weather. Let's go chase the sun. I didn't know I had such big dreams living inside of me till you gave me the freedom to be. And I don't ever want to be without that peace you bring to me. I can't imagine going this life alone. There are the times I feel regret, and those times don't last too long. When you look at me with those baby blues. Ooh, don't
voice. Ah, so good, so rich.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I feel very honored that, I don't know. It's such a, I've done these before, and it's always like, it's such a gift because you know what the other person's going through, and you know what it's like to write your heart out, and how scary it is to share a song for the first time. So to be on stage together, it's like, it's just such a gift. Thank you, Bob.
That was going to go smoother in my head. I should have done a more elegant, like, I don't know. Well, I think we're going to do one more round for you all, if that's okay. You guys still doing okay? All right, good. So this will be our last round, and then we do have a little treat for you at the end, a song that we're going to sing all together before we say goodnight, so stick around. But I'm going to play, I don't know, I've literally been playing so much unrecorded stuff tonight, and I'm going to end the night that way too. But please, all of us have music on Spotify, Apple Music. A couple of us have CDs over here, so please find us on Instagram, Facebook. Give us a like, give us a follow, listen to our music, share it with people that you think might like it. Everything helps, and we'd love to stay connected with you too and let you know when we're playing next and all that jazz. So please stay connected. I'm going to end the night on a bitter note, like Erica's bar chords. And since we just did 3 love songs, and Erica was talking about balancing things out after the 7-year itch, I'm going to balance us out tonight with a bitter breakup song. Which I don't usually play these, but somebody recently was like, you must have some good breakup songs. And I was like, I mean, yeah, I do. I keep them tucked away, but I do. So this is one of those, and excuse me, it's a song, it's so strange when you're with somebody and you're in love and you like share everything and you become so close and you do everything together and you're like, wow, like we're so connected, and then you break up and suddenly you're like strangers and it all just goes away, and it's so strange. It's strange that you become strangers, and that's why I wrote this song called Strangers. Get it? Okay. You once called me your everything. Now I'm everything that you don't need. You once called me your best friend. Now it's best if we don't talk again. Thought that you were acting strange. I didn't know it was because you want to be strangers again. Well, we can be strangers. Yeah, I can act as well as anyone. You made your choice, so don't come back, 'cause I could exchange you in all my memories for someone who loves me, the real me. Ooh, the real me. Ooh. You once gave me your whole heart, now you're keeping half of everything we are. You once told me you loved me, now your love's reserved for being free. Thought that you were acting strange. Didn't know it was because you want to be strangers again. Well, we can be strangers. Yeah, I can act as well as anyone. You made your choice, so don't come back, 'cause I could exchange you in all my memories for someone who loves me, the real me. Ooh, the real me. Ooh. if we don't talk again. Thank you. I said we wouldn't play that at a wedding. No.
I love that song. It was really great. And your piano playing is gorgeous.
Oh, thanks.
So I think for my last song, I'm going to bring the mood down. Hello? Oh, there we go. This one's kind of a sad song. It's called Miss You. I wrote this about my Jiddu. I'm Lebanese, so that means grandfather. He passed away 7 years ago, the day after Christmas. My grandmother is sitting right there, my sister. They were married for over 50 years. But I was super close with him. I'm one of 5 grandchildren and the oldest and the only girl. So he and I were like this. I saw him every day. They never lived more than a mile away from me. And when he died, it was really hard. So this was just to keep talking to him. The sun don't shine like it used to, and the birds sing softer than ever before, and the grass don't look like it used to, and the chair is empty on my front porch. You never said life would be easy with your cigar in tow. Always told me to fly, but this time it was you who needed to go, and I miss you. Ooh, I still miss you. Ooh, I just miss you. What would I give to bring back those good days? But like it goes, the good ones are gone too soon. I still remember all those lessons you taught me. When I get sad, I just pull out that picture of you. You never said life would be easy with your cigar in tow. Always told me to fly, but this time it was you who needed to go, and I miss you. Ooh, I still miss you. Whoa, once in a while, I'll pick up my phone, listen to that old voicemail. We say you just called to say hello, and I miss
Right. How do you follow that? That's like just thinking about my Nana and my, oh, it's like, oh, geez, I'm gonna cry. I won't even be able to get through the next song. That was really beautiful. That was really, really, really beautiful. I liked that. I feel like when that song was playing, it's important to note that all of our parents are here. We
Yeah.
are so varied in age, and all our parents are here cheering us on. All right, I'm gonna do another kind of breakup song. This is like, you have seasons in your life, and you go through these seasons where you do things that we don't need to go there. And then you have seasons where you're like, yes, and I can do anything. And then you have seasons where you actually do. And then you have seasons where you're like, wow, you're still my friend? Not to say that, everybody, there's no regrets. Like, there's people who come into our life and it's like what you make of it. You either learn the lesson or you harbor bad energy. No one wants to do that, so you learn the lesson. And then you move on. So as your seasons change, you filter out that. And it's not that you don't love these friends anymore or are so joyful that they brought you so many gifts in your life and enriched you and grew with you and did those crazy things that we don't speak of in front of our parents. But, you thank them and kind of, you have to let go. Some friends just are, you gotta let go. And so this song is called The Gift, and it's about letting go of one of those friends. I have to pull this up higher because I'm blind and I'm not shaky on the words here. All right. Driving down this lost old highway, not too far from home. Spring is in bloom, the greens are young, summer's coming soon. And even though I'm not far from home, I feel 1,000,000 miles away. All the things I've ever known simply fade away. Going to sit at your table anymore. The stories never change, the drama never ends. It's been some long years, I found my comfort here. As my days grow shorter and I'm getting older, I must be on my way. I've loved you since the day we met. You're a gentle, giving soul. Through the winter storm, you gave me warmth and compassion bound to hold. And as I journey on and explore what life may have left, your friendship nests within my heart. It's always been the gift. Not going to sit at your table anymore. The stories never change, the drama never ends. It's been some long years, I found my comfort here.
As my days grow shorter and I'm getting older, I must be on my way. I'm just searching for the sweet sunrise, and I'll be gone. I can't stay in this darkness anymore. Not going to sit at your table anymore. The stories never change, the drama never ends. It's been so long years, I've found my comfort here. As my days grow shorter and I'm getting older, must be on my way. Yes, as my days grow shorter and I'm getting older, must be on my way.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you guys so much again for choosing to spend your Wednesday evening with us. We know that you are probably really busy and successful and important and wonderful people. And the fact that you are out with us so late on a Wednesday means the world. And it's fun to play music, but it's way more fun to do it with you. So thank you for being here. And if you like the show, I just want to remind you, you can make a donation. I know you already paid to be here, so no pressure at all, but all of the donations are just supporting the three of us equally, and you know, we're all following this passion of ours and doing what we love to do, and so every little bit helps. So if you'd like to make a donation, there's a little card on your table with a QR code. You just hold your phone camera right up to it and it takes you to a link. Or you can type out the link if you're old school, or if you're really, really old school, we do have a cash tip jar over at the merch table over there. So however you'd like to do it, but even if you don't do it, we're just grateful for your presence. So thank you so much for being here with us tonight. And I know we've said, but we can't say enough how grateful we are for this room. And this room is only going to be able to exist from support like wonderful people, from support from wonderful people like you. So if you liked the show tonight, please come back and see more music. There's music happening here all the time. And it helps that there's delicious wine, so you can do that too. And this show happens on tonight's a little different because we had to move last month, but usually this show happens on the last Wednesday of every month, so I'd love to see you back, of course, at this show or any of the number of wonderful things that they do here, so please come back. Thank you, and we are going to close the night with a song that you most likely know. It's a little ditty by Dolly Parton. It's called Jolene. Yeah, that's the kind of reaction we're looking for.
The Queen. Hello, hello. Okay.
Sorry.
Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Ready? Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because you can. Beauty is beyond compare, with flaming lips of auburn hair and ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your voice is like a breath of spring, it's like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene, 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 Jolene. Of you, please don't take my mail.
Jolene, 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 Jolene. Oh, please don't take him just because you can.
Talks about you in his sleep. There's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene. Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because you can.
Choice of man I can never love again is the only one for me, Jolene. I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you and whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Oh, please don't take him just because you can. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene. Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. Oh, please don't take it, even though you can. Ready? Jolene. What a fun night. That was awesome. Thank you so much. What a great audience. Well,
thank you so much.
Everybody. And thank you to Katie and Hermit again for having us.
Thank you so much, everybody. Stick around. We're going to be hanging out. Thank you for a great night. We appreciate you. Get home safe. Thank you.